It's really for people who feel like, hey, it's time for me to learn more about the fundamentals of painting. I'd like to learn more about color mixing, relationships. It's for artists who really want to start to push the boundaries. Anyone who might be feeling stuck or just simply wants to have a better sense of the tools and the language involved in color mixing and in design. So it's really for serious-minded artists. In the beginner's mind, there are many possibilities. In the experts, there are few. The challenge for someone who has been painting for a number of years, doesn't matter if it's a few years or many years, is that when one becomes very familiar with the language of what one does, you can be stuck and be afraid. Be afraid to push, be afraid to take risks, be afraid to try something new. So the idea is that no matter how many years one's been doing one's craft, there's always the possibility for trying something new, trying something different, being open to possibilities. That's really what it's about. It's about taking risks. It's even about accepting failure when it hits us in the face, and what do we do with that? It's for abstract painters, but it's also for figurative painters. The principles adhere, no matter what. Good drawing is good drawing, and good painting is good painting. So many of the principles that we cover and the exercises that we do work in both realms. In fact, figurative painting, going all the way back, is highly abstract. And that's part of what I attempt to show and teach, is how to see abstractly. Really, this is about seeing as well as about doing. It's about seeing. The expectations vary. So someone might be stuck and want to break out. Someone may feel that they don't have enough language or tools. So it really depends on the individual. I can say that for the most part, when people leave here after the 3-day intensive, they feel like they're recharged, that they're recharged, that they really have a sense of, oh, I know what it is I want to do now, or I know I can experiment. So they feel excited about the possibilities. That's what I'm hoping happens here, is that people get excited about the possibilities. That's what this is about.
And what do you get from it as a teacher?
I get a lot of great stuff. I consider myself the perennial student, so I'm constantly learning from the people who come here. I get community. I get to meet really interesting and talented artists. For me, that's as good as it gets. I love working with other artists. So yeah, the dialogue, the exchange, seeing the work happen, seeing someone come in and struggle and then get through that struggle and then create work that they're excited about, that's fantastic stuff, really. They will bring their own tools and materials. I provide everyone with a very concise list of tools and materials, including a photograph, so that they're clear what it is they have to bring. So it's very simple that way. So in addition to the work created here, we're looking at a lot of artists. I bring in many books from my library. We discuss the connection, for instance, between abstraction and figurative, and we hold many discussions about even philosophical and even existential questions. When is a piece finished? How do I get unstuck? Lots of questions. So it's ongoing dialogue throughout the 3 days as well.
Who would you invite to this workshop?
Anyone who is a serious-minded artist who wants to better their work, better their understanding, better their language. Anyone. All are welcome.